Now for one of the neatest features of this bike, right here. That is all storage. Alright, today I'm riding the PC800. I rode this bike a few weeks ago and did a video on it, but I didn't do anything in depth on it. One of the things I needed to do to it is I needed to kind of realign all the plastics on it. But I didn't talk about much about the bike itself. This is probably one of the best little vintage commuter bikes I've ever ridden. They're real popular down in San Francisco, the Bay Area, basically because they're really narrow and nimble. So they're really good at splitting lanes. And being an 800cc V-twin, it actually does pretty well. Power-wise. Oh, look. The turkeys? Yeah, turkeys. Gobble, gobble. Really well-mannered little bike. This is a good grocery getter bike, too. I mean, it gets out of its own way. I mean, it's an old Honda. What do you want? I put about 30-40 highway miles on this thing when the group originally bought it. This has been kind of a bike that the group's been kind of passed around the group a little bit. I mean, it's just an absolute joy to ride, actually. Ooh, that's one thing it does have, is it has a little bit of head shake because we don't have bar end weights on it. Hey, buddy. And on this bike, that actually is kind of a big deal because it will, see, on the cell, if you let go of the handlebars. But I get the bar weights that it came with, and that'll probably get rid of that. Either that or we'll need to replace the head bearings. This particular bike's got 63,000 on it. Now, one thing I will say about it is, for me, it's just a little bit harder on because I'm down like this a little bit. These handlebars really need to kind of come back a little bit for me to be really comfortable on it. But, you know, that's the only thing I'll say about it. And I believe that's adjustable. The bike's not set up for me, basically. So it does kind of make my hands hurt just a touch. Whoops, there's that head shake again. I did bug it. I am bogging it just a little bit. It's not as responsive as the wing is, or an inline 4. Whoop, neutral. Maybe some pistachios. See, they know me. Now for one of the neatest features of this bike, right here. That is all storage. Very good parking lot manners. This is actually a pretty good sounding bike in its own right. It's like I said, it's a little baby V-twin. 3 valves per cylinder overhead cam. Actually 2 overhead cams. It's got one for each bank. Damn minivans. That's the second one that just got that creepy creep going on. That's always a problem when you're riding a motorcycle, because that creepy creep, it's a little scary. Trying to find a good place to take pictures of it. Ah, there we go. Almost perfect. Let's go use my cell phone.